also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
The Utes just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Off play action on first down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And the Utes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Scanning the field, it's Dampier. Pulls it in, it's Parker. And they pick up just a few on that completion. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So, starting in conference play, follow these.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Utes will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. They'll try the run. Can't get him to the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. The throw, quickly to the tight end. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. 4th down, and they've got to get it to the next time zone, but the offense is going to stay on the field on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Time to take a shot. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. And the Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Bring in the heat. He'll pull it down and run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, just nowhere to go there. And it started in the pocket. It was collapsing. Quarterback felt it, so he tried to get outside, make something happen himself, but give the defense tons of credit. Excellent job in pursuit. They're able to give up no gain.
Fires to the middle. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. Makes one man miss. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
Really nice resiliency by the running back. Sometimes you just got to be able to turn the page, right? You have a tackle for loss the previous play. They give it right back to you.
Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. The returner will field it and bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Gambier. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to go up top. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Pulls in the deep ball. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Utes! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And I love the play call. Oftentimes offensively, you like to throw the football deep down in your own end and take shots because you're anticipating man coverage. So if you get a receiver that can get behind the defense, that has a chance to be a home run type play. And you saw it work out exactly that way right there.
Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Wide receiver comes in motion.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Back to throw, it's Morton. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
Well, that's just an amazing individual effort, trying to get back as much yardage as possible to set up a third and manageable situation, right? Nice job in the open field, understanding the situation. You obviously cannot take a sack at this juncture on the drive, so do what you can do to put your offense in a good position here on 3rd down.
So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. This offense has it with really good field position. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Bentley. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size and still got him on the turf. The play action fake. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And this one splits the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. From the gun, running back on the move. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
That defender was not fooled at all by the play action. He never thought the offense was running the football. He had his ears pinned back, used his speed to get to the QB.
And they swarm him under.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Marked it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. The Red Raiders are on the move. Spits it out to the back. Makes the catch. It's Williams. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Now on 2nd down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Morton. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
But for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. There he goes. He'll work his way down to the 28. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give is to Williams. Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. Off play action. Under fire. And the defense got him at the 27.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Miami was able to finish off a close one in South Florida today. They did just enough both offensively and defensively to come away with the dub. Hey, survive and advance. Always interesting to see ranked teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air. It's Dampier. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Working the middle, it's complete. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Utes line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And the returner goes down. Inside a half minute to play. Would they dare go for a score here? They're going to open this drive with a pass. Fires to the tight end. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. The Red Raiders with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Caught close to the marker, it's Joyner. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to penetrate it through the weather and get it to your target, but just catching a football that's a little bit slippery sometimes, you'll see some of those drops, and it's just part of the game.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Looking to the big tight end. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleed.
Dropping back, it's Morton. Caught in the backfield, it's Carter. Turning on the Jets. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. They love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. He'll put toe to leather and get this 2nd half started. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They got plenty done through the air in the 1st half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, Ben. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the 2nd half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. The mighty Utah student section alive and bringing the noise on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Williams. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Looking for a man. It's Morton. Throws to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. The Red Raiders are marching down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
2nd and 10. He'll throw again. Quickly complete. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there, if your QB can put some air on it and throw outside of the guy, but tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. And the Red Raiders kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given them a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Fine play action. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Red Raiders will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Dampier. Hauls it in. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Utes will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. On the run. It's Joyner, and maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. And the Red Raiders decide to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Quick strike complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll move the tight end. Gives it on the option. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good and build maybe a little bit of momentum so next week we play a little bit better football.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. With the catch, it's Williams. There he goes! Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Here's the pressure. Finds the tight end. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. We're going to run it. It's Joyner.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. Hawaii is dominating this one thanks to an offense that's done whatever it's wanted since the opening kickoff. They're up by 15 over Fresno State. Just another week in the Mountain West where the only constant is chaos. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll send the back in motion. Back to throw, it's Dampier. Makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets away from one. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
And he gets enough to move the chains and then slides to a stop. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. That's reeled in. It's Parker. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Utes moving quickly to the line.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
On 3rd down, going up top. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The Utes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Dampier. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Pressure coming, and this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Oh, they're after him. Finds his man. It's Davis. He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
The defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that run.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Shakes off the defender. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw.
It is sucked out. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. To the air, it's Dampier. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle, it's Bentley. He's loose. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. To the air on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Here's a throw downfield late. Snags it inside the 20. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is 3rd and goal. Tight end now in motion. They'll run it on 3rd and goal. Looking for the end zone. He is stopped short. That's the man they wanted to have the ball, but it'll be 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. To the air, it's Dampier. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. On 2nd down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. They'll move the wide receiver. They believe they can run right here. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That's good.
it.